Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Pumpkin King on Game Boy Advance. This will be the episode where we most likely finish this Chyna story. Although I am loving every bit of it, so I could like go for more of it. You know, so it doesn't matter. But Jarrell, when you are ready,
Yeah, I feel
take
like
it away.
I feel like the guy himself, because I don't think he ever go for that long.
Whoa.
Because he didn't expect that guy to literally talk for 5.5 hours.
The problem was you gave him an opportunity to suck his own dick.
And you know what? He kept saying that. He kept saying, "Look, man, I don't know you. I don't know what you're gonna do with this, but I just appreciate you for letting me get that out there. Now you can take it and you can do whatever you want with it." And he's skeptical about the entire thing. Listening, and there are no cuts. He literally just posted the phone conversation. But Anthony's like, I don't know what you're gonna do with this. I don't know how you're gonna spin it. What kind of light you're gonna paint me in. But I'm just glad you let me get it out there on record, man. And it's just like, nah, he didn't have to do anything to it. Like,
You did.
you told us everything that we needed to hear.
Maybe he truly is insane and just really likes a spectacle, no matter how. Like, there's no such thing as bad attention to him. It's just there is just attention.
That is clearly very true. Like, as long as there's attention and there's the camera and there's the possibility of money, he is there. But at the same time, he wants the sympathy because he plays up. Like that human
why didn't I
he wants to be considered
All right,
human,
got it.
and he's clearly not.
So there's two.
Or he lacks some emotion. Because
The last
just to
two-
Hold on, bro.
Not to interrupt you.
Hold on.
The last two are in Oogie's lair, which I'm guessing you've not been to.
No, I ain't went there yet. All right.
How many shrunken heads do you have left?
Currently, I have 8. And it looks like I know there's one. Hold on. It looks like the last 2 are in Oogie's lair. Oogie's lair is pretty big. It's not quite as big. It's about as big as the graveyard.
Yeah, there's 2 in Oogie's lair.
Yeah, so.
And you can see where the pickups are, so you can 100% this.
Yeah, I can. Not that bad. All right, bro.
So to paint a picture of like how far he would go for sympathy, like remember I told you when he said I need to start at the beginning, he literally started at the beginning, and he would just give little interludes where he'd be like, yeah, because I've been taking care of my sick father who's been dying with brain cancer, or he was like,
Jeff,
yeah, my dad.
I'm not laughing.
He used to build.
Hold on.
Brain cancer.
It was just the wording. Brain cancer. Like, you picked the most...
I'm repeating almost verbatim the way he was speaking.
Like, it's almost the most sympathy-inducing, like, phrase on the planet. Brain cancer.
Wait. My wife, who I share 5 kids with, I found in bed with another man. And then they went on and became meth addicts together.
This man just loves to talk, huh?
So, again, he claims that Mom is mad about the cello. Remember I told you about the supernatural experiences?
Yeah.
Well, he says that he had one. He saw Dr. Drew have one on the West Coast, where the way Dr. Drew explained it was the guy who was doing the reading didn't know anything about wrestling.
Oh, no, I guess not. Come on, go ahead.
The guy who was doing the reading didn't know anything about wrestling, but he says when he did the reading, he started to describe Chyna, and she came through, and she apologized to Dr. Drew. She says that she wasn't ready to listen to him, and she should have, and she was sorry for that. that was the experience that Dr.
It looks like this is a switch that operates the elevator.
Then he heard about Goldust having the experience on the East Coast with the Long Island medium. And then he was like,
switch operates that. Oh god. Alright, go ahead. Never mind. I was just doing background. Okay. So they're gonna. Somebody's gonna upgrade. Somebody's gonna upgrade my pumpkin bomb at some point. Go ahead. I'm done.
Okay. So he saw the dollar signs begin, and he was like, well, there's one on the West Coast, there's one on the East Coast. Apparently he knew somebody in the Midwest whose wife was a medium, and she didn't want to move out of, like, Idaho or something. So he decided that he was going to try and monetize this and call it, like, Midwest Medium. So,
hold on.
If there's only money to be made.
It's only. I can't see. Like, I can't see. It's like it's the clown with a tearaway face. I can't see a thing. Jack, is that you, Jack? Calm down. Tell me what happened. The bugs were coming from everywhere, so I ran away. But it's no better here. There are bugs all over. I was so scared that my face...
Go on.
I was so scared that my face fell off. It happens sometimes. Oh, Johnny, you dropped your face. Let me get that for you. Oh, my beautiful face. Where can it... I need to pause for a second. God damn, this is hilarious. This is the most absurd bullshit. Oh, man.
You gotta get his face.
Like, I got so scared my face fell off. What the fuck? What kind of Scooby-Doo shit is this? I'm sorry to hear it. Anyway, have you seen Sally? Jack, my face is gone. I can't see anything, you fuck. Oh, sorry. What about before it fell off? I think I saw Sally somewhere. You know what, Jack, just a second here. I just want to remind you, face.
Fell off.
Missing. Gone.
Have you tried living life without a face?
Like, my face is tearaway. I know that. I understand that, Jack. But you didn't even for a moment like think like, hey man, is it okay? No, it's just like, hey, where's Sally? Have you seen her?
Yeah, that's great though.
My face fell off.
How about that, Sally?
Like, well, did you see her before your face fell off? I think I saw Sally somewhere, but I'm afraid I can't remember where. I might remember if I got my face back. I always think better with my face. You dick. Jesus. Criminy. All right. Oh my god.
Well, if I must.
Okay. I'll find your face. But you have got to stop losing it. Okay.
You know, because you made that decision.
Beat the shit out of you, Jack. You just wait. I'll whoop your ass when I get there. You whoop your ass when I get my face back. All right, you bro, go ahead. Oh, my face hurts. No pun intended.
Kids are gonna fall.
The fucking Ed and Eddie bit is what really got me. Johnny, you dropped your face. Oh.
There was a reason I didn't start.
Okay, go ahead.
I knew it wasn't over.
I would have stopped had you started talking. Like
Mind you, my face.
So he saw the opportunity for money and tried to monetize this Midwest medium situation. And here's how this went down. Goes to the medium for the reading. Well, he doesn't go. What did you say? He didn't go to the medium. It was kind of like a setup, so the medium didn't know it was him. And he didn't, the medium didn't know like what he was looking for or whatever. And she says that someone is coming through, and what she's seeing is a lot of letters.
Drugs. Oh.
And she's seeing a leather, and then she's like, oh, it's a woman, and she's kind of like standing in like a Wonder Woman pose, and you're like, also when she said that, I didn't even realize that, but that is how Chyna stood.
Yeah.
She stood in the Wonder Woman pose. I never caught it. But she's like, yeah, she's coming through, and he's like, oh my God, that's her, that's Chyna. And he was like, I only have like just one question. It's like, are we okay? And according to him, Chyna was like, yeah, we're cool. I love you. Like, we're so cool. This is all on me. Blah blah blah. And
you asshole.
He's like
complete asshole.
He's like,
oh my God.
He asked the medium like if
what's that God? You free me from all my sins?
Seriously.
Yeah. He asked the medium like if she knew who she was talking to, and the medium's like, no, I don't. And then according to him, Chyna came through again and was like, yes, you do. You used to watch me with your dad on TV, and then the medium was like, oh my gosh, I do remember you. I did watch wrestling with my dad. So he kind of wrapped it up with, and people said she fired me. I'm telling you, I wasn't her manager, man. I was her family. That was my best friend, man.
Mark.
Yeah.
You know the guy on GTA, Paul Rosenthal? Like, this dude is Paul Rosenthal, but worse.
But here's the thing, that's a character.
who is exclusively, who is actually designed to be an asshole.
So, at some point, this person probably put this on as a character, and it just became who he was. Because you have to, in his mind, he comes from the old school of Hollywood, you know, before Me Too. Before Me Too, in his mind, he thinks that he's big shot, and that he can talk to people in any kind of way. He can get away with just about anything. So, basically, at the end of all of this, like even after talking to Dr. Drew, because the way Dr. Drew spoke, he was very, very, like, he felt really bad for it, like what happened to her and everything that she had to deal with, and that she couldn't get the proper help that she needed.
I'm bad at this.
He railed on about the way doctors prescribe opioids, because he said like that was the issue with all the people that he had on Celebrity Rehab. The ones who left and died, when they left him, they were clean, they were fine. And he said when they went back to their usual doctor, their doctor was like, no, you're not fine, here are these pills. And so they got back on him, and that's eventually what took them out. And Drew gave like this a little bit of medical context to it. He also gave the whole Anthony was insane context, because the way Anthony was speaking, he and Dr. Drew, you know, were fingers crossed. They were that tight. And all Drew was like, yeah, they were calling me all the time out of the blue, just randomly asking me these questions. It was a little weird. And then listening to Rob speak, he was like the only person who was sincere about his care for her. But what went down was that Anthony manipulated the situation and got Rob kicked out of the picture. So towards the end of her life, he couldn't actually do anything because he wasn't in contact. They had gotten rid of him. And he kept around this other dude, the other dude that Rob had brought in to be their videographer for the documentary, who apparently was a secret meth addict and is actually in trouble with the law on drug charges.
I'm gonna say like it wasn't a kept secret, given that you know that he was a meth addict at this point.
So, well, at the time it was. So, and don't forget, Rob's a pedophile, but he was sleeping with this secret meth addict too.
Jesus.
So that guy is actually in trouble with the law on drug charges. So what happened was, to make some money, he sold the footage to someone who is actually currently making a documentary about the situation. And from what I could tell is that Rob has been involved with it. He wouldn't like say who it is or what's happening or anything, but he was like, I trust this person is like gonna handle the situation well, and they're gonna tell the story, and they're not gonna make it about themselves.
So not this guy.
Not Anthony, yes, pretty much. I mean, Rob, he told the truth about Anthony.
Oh no, man.
And then because Anthony kept equating Rob with 1, being a pedophile, 2, sleeping with the meth addict, and 3, turning on him when Chyna's mom got in contact with him. And because after the cello situation, Chyna's mom took back power of attorney.
Can't forget that he slept with Anthony's teenage daughter.
Yeah, 18-year-old teenage daughter.
Yeah.
And that's if he did, you know? Because he never confirmed it. He never confirmed it at all. But Chyna's mom took back power of attorney, and they started the Chyna for the Hall of Fame thing. And apparently X-Pac got behind them for the Hall of Fame thing. And they got in contact with Rob, and they were like, well, we're hearing this, but Anthony, and then Rob was like, Anthony has nothing to do with Chyna anymore. He's not a part of the estate. He doesn't have power of attorney. And that's when WWE was like, oh, okay.
Wow. Son. If you had told me that at the beginning of all of this, I just would have immediately been like, okay, so he's a piece of shit. Got it.
Yeah. And when did DX go into Hall of Fame? What, just like, was it last year?
Yeah.
They just doing it last year? Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched it, because I recorded it. Yeah, 2019.
Yep. And I mean, honestly, she deserves to be in as a single star. I don't know if they'll do that. Because Anthony kept claiming that the biggest issue with Chyna was like, she didn't care if she went back to WWE and was with all of those people. She just wanted to be in the Hall of Fame. But then Rob would offer a completely different story, saying that like she would cry all the time about the people that she missed in the company working with, and he was like, she just wanted to go back to her family. She wanted to be with them. And they were offering 2 completely different stories. And it was
Well,
yeah, it's crazy.
One of them batshit insane, so there's that.
Yeah. Rob got very emotional on the phone. Like you could hear the tears.
Do you know who I am?
Why must I cry?
Why must I cry? Why?
You were there.
So yeah, that's the Chyna situation. Take from it what you will.
Make your own decisions. Think for yourself.
And if you don't take out of it that Anthony was a fucking idiot, then you have no hope. So, because we have time, another 20 minutes or so actually. So I was on Facebook today, and that was my first mistake. I got into like a slight so a wrestler who apparently supposedly got suspended for some comments he made on social media during the height of the Black
Jackson Wrecker?
Yeah. supposedly he got suspended because of some comments.
No, he didn't.
He didn't? Why?
He just got taken off of TV.
Oh, okay. And this is where
he hasn't been back on TV since.
And this is where like the important bit of people who don't know dick about dick want to talk about dick. But people were like,
well, here's the thing. I know about dick. I've heard all about it. I have a friend who has a dick.
But basically, the comments were like, well, he shouldn't have came back. He should have been fired. Yada yada yada. Because apparently he said some stuff about like.
Oh, did he come back?
Supposedly, because Jericho shared.
Oh, was he on Raw?
Your Braille. Fuck. Let me. Shit.
He
I'm trying to find out where he came back.
I don't know and I don't care. This ain't about wrestling. Your Braille.
It kind of is.
Your Braille.
When I provide you with more context, you're gonna be like, oh.
I don't like it. No, I'm supposedly everything. Supposedly he got taken off of TV or whatever because he said some anti-Black Lives Matter movement stuff on his socials. And I don't know how true any of that is. I had to ask people.
It's true. I took screen caps.
You did not.
Yeah.
Why? Because you knew he'd delete them. That's why. And basically, people.
Oh, I took him to send to Jordan because Jordan really liked him, and I was like, "This is what you're liking."
And so, people were calling him racist, and other racists were like, "How is he racist?"
Aren't they always?
And I had to like, he was like, so just because he doesn't support the BLM, he's racist? And the only thing
he's racist because he's racist.
Yeah, he's racist because he's racist. This is a side effect of that. But I had to pause this because I had to get this out. The thing I tried to do was I was like, let me try this. I think the acronym has really fucked y'all up. Like, it's taking the punch out of it. So I'm going to say it without the acronym, and then you can form your own opinion. He doesn't care about Black Lives Mattering. Is he racist? So somebody, after saying that, they literally like, so because he doesn't support Black BLM, he's racist. And all I could give them was, I saw this. I wanted you to know I saw it, and that I refused to engage your ignorance. Like, I fucking refused. And then I turned off the fucking notifications to the post because I couldn't. And it was all white people. The one thing I have
turn it back on.
I've loved
turn
about
it back on.
The one thing I love about the internet the most is it's always white people deciding what is and isn't racist. It's the
I was gonna say, like, the funniest thing is like the people who don't support the Black Lives Matter movement usually can't even say the fucking word because it's like venom in their mouth. They have to use the acronym.
Yeah, y'all can take this from here. Like, it's the one thing I have like struggled with for like the past like couple of like during all of this during the height of this is like whenever I see people on the internet like deciding whether or not it's is like should white people be able to say the N-word? It's just a word. Why are you so offended by it? Like, why?
Well, I, as a white man who has many black friends, I obviously know the best.
Eminem, as a white man who is like quite genuinely making bank off of a black form of music, knows not to say the word. Like, there's plenty of white rappers who do say it, and there's plenty of white rappers who say, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing in Uzi's lair? Like, what is the...
Killing Rookie?
No, I'm in his lair, and I'm in this place, but I don't know why or what I'm doing here. Because, like, I'm...
So what's funny is, like, when he posted that, the first person to come at him was Kevin Owens.
Really?
Yep. And here's the thing: is like it wasn't an isolated incident. He'd said things before, and people had screen caps to prove it. And that's why he was taken off TV. He wasn't suspended. He was taken off TV. And he's been off of TV since then. And I was asking you if he came back, because if he came back, it would have been on Raw last night. And I haven't watched Raw yet.
I watched it,
so I didn't know.
Like
now, here's why people mentioned it, though, because he was in a group with 2 other people, and those 2 other people showed up on SmackDown.
Ah, okay. Who was that?
The 2 goons that were with Corbin.
Okay, so that kept killing me. Let's check out the guide real quick and figure out what are we... Alright, Mark, I need to figure out where we're at. We're in Oogie's lair, and we've already met the faceless guy. So track that down real quick, and me and your bro keep talking to entertain the people. So, like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to find that post. I think I deleted it. What? So I can't read exactly what he said.
Like, I can send you a link to the Jericho post.
Oh, Jericho responded?
No, it was on his page.
Oh.
Hold on. Like, it's, again, I don't know what the deal is exactly. After being sent home for 6 months, Jackson Ryder has returned to WWE, and it shows him standing with Elias.
Oh, so he is on Raw then.
That's what it shows. But I didn't see it.
What'd you say Elias did?
I'm messing with the faceless guy.
And this is one of those situations where it's exactly like I said with the Enzo Amore situation. Mm-hmm. If he had just kept his mouth shut, they would have rehired. Because in the WWE, things don't last always. Like, they would have rehired him. Why? Because he was a moneymaker. Him and Big Cass, like, their merchandise was outselling everybody.
Alright, so
that's, at the end of the day, that's all Vince cares about.
I'm finna just, like, read some comments to show y'all that, like, first off, all these people are white. I haven't seen a black person yet. Let's see. Vince is friends with Trump. This does not make sense. Have you found it yet, Mark? Like, let me know, because I'm...
Oh, yeah.
What am I doing?
So, you just got done talking to the clown, dude. I'll continue where I can serve your health here, because there are obstacles everywhere. Anyway, heal with the electric chair. Save with the scarecrow.
I hate it.
Keep going right until you see the long ladder. Keep climbing past the obstacles as you're climbing. When you're at the top, head left.
Uh-huh.
Use the ladder to head down. Explore it till the end. Then go back and climb it up. Now jump on the ledges and head to the other side to get to the next area.
Uh-huh.
As you cross, be careful not to fall and pace yourself.
Just kind of skip to the end of that. Like, there's something I'm supposed to be doing at the end of this corridor, and I just need to know what the hell it is.
Be careful about the hives. Use your bats on them. Blah, 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 blah. Your next task will be climbing up a large-scale wall.
Let's get past that. Like, I am so far beyond where you started. Like, I am gone, Daddy.
You've already gave the clown back his face?
No, that's where I'm at. Like, what do I get to face? Just say.
I mean, I'm in the section
sentence. Read that sentence.
That is where I was at.
The sentence, not the whole paragraph.
You're gonna have to deal with it because that's what you're getting. It might get a little frustrating. Anyway, keep going through the obstacles until you reach another ledge with a ladder heading down. Go down it. Nothing is there. Then go back up and continue crossing the area until you get to the other side. Keep going through the rooms until each one is a dead end. You'll reach a weird, strange place with piranhas flying from behind pillars. This making sense at all?
Yes, but they're not coming from behind pillars. Just keep going. Just read the rest of that.
The piranhas are green. There is only one orange piranha, which is holding the clown's face in its mouth. Every time it passes damage it until you completely destroy it.
Got it. All right, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, I'm gonna finish reading that comment. Vince is friends with Trump. This does not make sense. I have met Chad. He is a good man. Oh yeah, you're racist, so of course he is. I hope he finally gets a good push. Great. Never should have sent him home in the first. Never should have been sent home in the first place. This is basically just a bunch of racist people. Okay, I am not a huge fan of what he said or him as a performer, honestly. But this cancel culture bullshit is where someone should be fired is the exact opposite of being progressive. It's not. Not everyone shares your or my values opinion. Yeah, some people think black people should be shot in the streets. But free country and free speech, just deal with the people. First off, it's not a free country. You cannot do whatever you want to. You don't believe me? Go fuck an 8-year-old. Secondly, you cannot say what you want to. Ask Kathy Griffin. Like, I cannot stress enough. Basically, all these white people on this post that I just sent you, it's all white people. The man did nothing wrong. He basically stands behind our president, and that's what people can't stand. He said the BLM idea was crap, and then said after every life matters. So I see nothing wrong with what he said. I understand the BLM claim if they were the only race getting police brutality, but nope, every race, so call me racist if you want. I know who I am, what I believe in. Brutality needs to stop on any and every person. I hope this person gets shot in the head. Like, by a cop or anybody in general. I just hope you get shot. Hold on. Roger Bird? I hope you get shot in the fucking head. Like, I hope you get shot in the head. It's on the news, and then, like, immediately after, it's a story about puppies. Because no one fucking cares about you.
No, here's the thing. I want that to happen, and then for, like, at his funeral, everyone, like, reminds his family that all lives matter. Not just his, despite the fact that he's the one dealing with that. All lives matter.
You should be sharing this funeral. There are people who couldn't have a funeral because, you should really share this.
Should be giving out cellos at this funeral. Somebody call Coolio.
Get him on the horn.
Get
on the horn. What do you mean?
Man, I must have deleted a lot of pictures.
Good.
Why'd you delete all those pictures? What are you trying to hide?
Just don't be a digital hoarder.
Who's asking me that?
I'm a digital hoarder. Oh, man.
You are. So am I. I'm not telling you to live by example.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I couldn't if I wanted to.
Well, I think because I have a lot of videos from shows that I recorded on my phone, and I have a lot of wrestling videos on my phone, and they take up a lot of space. So I just started deleting pictures to try to make space. That didn't work.
Of course not. The pictures aren't what's taking up space.
I know. Some of my videos are just too cold to read, though.
Like, this is gonna be really hard to do because I have to
and I can't freaking find it. It's not showing up in the history of the. Oh, I know why.
The fucking frog's breath is doing an uppercut. Okay, I got it. I found the cheap way to do it. You found the clown's face. Phew. I sure hope this helps him remember about Sally. Alright, I got it. We're moving on. What the fuck was that?
Unless the words remember are
Hold on. I'm reloading that save state. because I lost all the health. So I'm doing this the right way. Like, you can literally just stand in one spot and hold the frog's breath up, and then eventually you'll just get it. Because I lost like 4 bars of health trying to do this. The fucking frog is doing uppercuts. But yeah, like I was called anti-black or like a self-hating black at one point, and it was mostly because like, well, how come you don't understand that, you know, black people want to find a place to just vent and be angry? It's like, well, that's kind of the problem. If you encourage people to be angry, they're just gonna be angry, and that's kind of the issue. Is we shouldn't be encouraging rage and stress. We should be encouraging people to do better. And as a white guy, not his fucking place to decide that, you know, that's how we should feel. But like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Vince hates niggers too. Why is he mad at the white guy? That's all it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, and Harley got hurt. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's ultimately like how I think they look at it. You know what I mean? Like, they genuinely see like, well, Vince doesn't really like black people. Why is he so mad at us? Like, why is he treating the black guy? Why is he treating the white guy who hates black people so poorly? Like,
because we don't want our stock to drop 30 points in the next 3 seconds. That's
like, Vince likes money. Vince does not give a fuck about race.
Correct.
He's like,
if he sees you as a money maker, he will give you.
He might even suck your dick. Like, don't quote me on that. He might not do it himself.
Tell the truth about that.
What happened? No, man.
Oh, I don't. You know, Truth is one of his favorite people.
There's a lot of enemies here. They are putting out the damage.
Man, I thought for sure I would have kept that picture, but I didn't.
For whatever reason.
I screen capped the Twitter post, and there was a Facebook post that he made a few years before the BLM thing even happened. So there's a history. This
isn't some like accidental situation.
Yeah, because after the Twitter thing happened, then people started pulling out the old Facebook post, and they were like, "Oh, this ain't the first time."
It's like, you're just kind of a dick.
Mm-hmm.
If it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck.
Half-Life.
Correct.
But for whatever reason, this one section of the game is like 4 chapters long.
Yeah, that's fine. It just is what it is. The batarangs, because that's what they are, don't do a lot of damage. So I was having a really hard time getting kills with with them, and that's what I was using. And I should have been using the frog's breath to
You want me to stop?
I don't give a fuck what you eat.
When was that? That was like during the summer, wasn't it? It seems like so long ago.
Yeah, this part of the game is like dangerous. It's like really doing the whole thing where it's like, yo, we're not gonna give you any help. Like, whatsoever.
Like, this is the grand finale. You're gonna have to work to, because you paid like so much for this game, and like you can't be just beating it on.
It has mini games.
It has mini games.
How many games does it have? Oh, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what?
In the butt. I do apologize for like the frame rate like dropping ridiculously. The emulation it's okay, but it's not fake.
So
Fantastic.
I started looking up stuff because I'm trying to find what he said now because I can't remember. And a lot of people, because he got noticed and there was so much of a commotion about it, a lot of people are expecting him to be released soon.
Rough.
But here's the thing. Oh, I'm looking at one right now, and they have had. So Jackson Riker, they say racist. They say Velveteen Dream is a pedo.
What?
Oh, have we talked about that situation?
No. Like, I remember
No.
we discussed
Okay.
that, like, him and some other people might be leaving, but they never did.
No, what I want to point out, some people did get fired, and that's because they admitted to it. Like Jack Gallagher got fired immediately on the first day. The whole situation with Velveteen Dream, this person is bringing up this stuff that happened years ago, and at the time, Velveteen Dream was 19, and this person was like 17. But they're like, I was underage. Nah, bruh. there are bigger age gaps.
Being like in Missouri, that's not underage, like at all.
Yeah,
That's
there's a thing called Romeo and Juliet laws, but whatever. Lars Sullivan, Creep, all three are still hired by WWE, but then they have Zelina Vega tweets out her support for human rights and was fired.
Selena Vega got fired for other reasons. What the hell? I just saved, so I'm down here.
But also, I mean, they do have a point though.
I'm stuck.
Because Lars Sullivan has tweeted out and been outspoken multiple times, one about wives and two about LGBT he tweeted anti-LGBT sentiments and straight up did gay porn.
So, did you take the clown's face back?
No, that's the problem. I fell in a hole and now I'm stuck.
Oh, that sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I genuinely don't know if I can get out of here because there's no way to get out of here. Like there's not a way to get out of here. Like there's a sticky wall here, but then like there's no other sticky wall. Like it's above me, but I can't get like there's no platform to land on or anything. Like I think I fucked it because I saved, like I dropped a save state, like in this hole. Like I dropped a save state right here in this hole, and I don't know if I can get out. Like I genuinely okay. We're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna try to get out of this hole. If I can't, that's the end of the series. Because I haven't I didn't make a backup save state, and like if I had, I would have made one here, so I would have been stuck anyway. But until next time, I gotta go piss. Bye.
That's probably not helping.